Yeah, that has got a little chime as well. There we go. Number 3. That's the SD card slot. F disk. Right, now we can install stuff. The reason why it didn't work is because it was installing onto the Zalman device on a test partition that I'd done a little while ago as an experiment. In the end, I had to install it on an optical drive, because of course you can't write to these things, and it just worked. DOS 7.1 is on. I'm so pleased. And this is seemingly where we come a cropper once again. But at the very least I can demonstrate that mpxplay does run on this. I then altered the autoexec.bat to make it load every time you start the thing, and that seems to work fine. I looked into the chip programming issue and it seems to boil down to potentially not being soldered correctly. And sure enough, we had another look at it and found that there were actually some pins that weren't even connected. It seems like we might have been wrong, as when we tried this, we got an error, but it was slightly different. At this point, this part is taking up far too much of my time and I need to move on for the moment. One thing I do need to sort out is the screen, because how else are you going to see what's going on? Here it's displaying a screenshot of mpxplay, though I still need to interface it with the computer, so I've got this adapter. So I connected the llama, and then what I did is also connected the screen via HDMI. Turned it on, and nothing. I even checked the cables and everything else, and there didn't appear to be a picture on the screen, so I think possibly the signal being produced by this thing is just a bit off, and that's why it can't read it. So I guess we'll have to find another solution. So now we can move on to the actual casing. Here it is mocked up inside of Adobe Illustrator. That's basically what you'll be getting. You have the front, middle and rear panels of this. The intention is to make this out of laser cut acrylic, so I started off with some mount board. And there we are. And now just to screw it all together. But I got there in the end, and my, how it turned out. And here's the finished item. Jesus Christ, check out how absolutely chunky that thing is. A lot of it is because it needs to clear these switches inside. It's honestly not until you actually build the thing that you realise, what the hell have I done? Of course there is a keypad missing, there's no way to control it. This would have gone down here, but I've just absolutely run out of time. Batteries too are also going to be a concern, because this is meant to eventually be battery powered. I have some in stock. There may actually be some room, so that would work as well. You could contain the battery there, as well as underneath this section under there. But as I say, I've completely run out of time on this one. We'll end the project here. We're hashing things out. We'll fix it.